It's time!
Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go for it.
Round one is upon us between two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans. That one snuck in. Nice strike.
All right, single collar tie now. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman. Real nice body kick lands.
Well, it's been a kick-heavy approach so far, but it has worked out for him, DC. Another nice combination, largely of kicks.
Kick, 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 kick. Until you stop it, he's going to continue to blast those shins into every part of your body.
Single collar tie now. All right, so there's the early takedown. He told us on Thursday he didn't necessarily see a path to victory if he couldn't get takedowns. That is certainly a good sign.
Right away, he got the takedown. I don't believe they could have imagined that it would work so well so early. Great job.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need to control posture on the bottom. And if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Oh, effective strike there by Burns. And they separate. Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop him. John, stop him.
Lee gets absolutely pelted by that head kick. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. All right, so a near-perfect entry there, and finally he gets his first takedown of the fight, and they say if at first you don't succeed, try again, was able to get him down there.
Persistence pays, and that's what we saw with this young man. Over and over, he shot for takedowns, he tried to mix it up, and he got defended. But eventually, he got it done. Now, what does he do with this top control?
Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable.
Muay Thai flop.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Oh, nice counter jab to snap the head back. Well, a lot of people think he might have the best jab in this division, certainly using it effectively here.
I mean, one of the best jabs in the world across all combat sports. The way that it just comes out, it's beautiful. The backside hand is always at the chin. The elbows tucked to the ribs. The jab goes out. The jab comes right back to the face. It's picture-perfect technique, almost like a Taibo clash or something like that. Big body
back
kick.
And forth we go here. Well, that one should leave a mark. Outstanding leg kick employed there by Burns. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Lee gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Nice right punch followed by a left. Oh, just missed on the overhand right. Oh, he got that inside leg kick to the target there, DC. You don't want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. It starts to beat up the inside thigh. That is a technique you use to really slow down your opponent.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the feet.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy that's allowing him to land so many attacks. Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Burns' lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Oh, he's got that right hand going tonight, DC. Connected with it there.
He's thrown so many left jabs to throw that right punch straight down the pipe. It's unreal.
Battle for position here. A little single single collar tie there. Ureno gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight. Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very busy.
All right, well, his kicking game was outstanding in that round. We'll see if his opponent can make the adjustments, but take us through the replays before we get there.
It's always weird to watch a young fighter start to come into his own. Early in his career, he did not have this ability. He did not have the ability to dictate and control fights with his legs. Now he does, and he looks like a future champion in the making.
All right, next round is underway, DC. We talked about his powerful kicks, how he attacks all sides of the body, the head, the legs. Pretty good start for him tonight.
That was so impressive to see. Someone fight almost, oh, man.
Combinations here. Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there.
All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well. If he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight. Oh, big elbow.
Burns gets the tie clinch here. Got the single collar tie. And there comes the separation now.
Left hand punches the clinch. Good stick.
Now he's got the Muay Thai plug. Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Burns gets the tie clinch here. Well-placed kick there by Lee. Somehow stays in the fight.
Oh, what a punch.
3 minutes remain in the round. Oh, single collar tie here. All right, Muay Thai clinch. A lot of elbows and knees could be coming from here. We'll see how he chooses to attack.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous position, but an advantageous one for the offensive fighter. Watch for the defensive guy to try to break this immediately.
Ooh. Burns' lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Got to the clinch, controlled the posture, and lands some big knees from close.
And they separate. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
Oh, elbow up top by Lee. Oh, collar tie. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket.
Beautiful
Whoa!
kick. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
And this might just be a matter of time. Wow.
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. He needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes to the finish, watch his chest go to the mat.
And this might just be a matter of time. Wow. All All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in a fight, what are you looking at?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, take your front headlock, or he turns in the opposite direction, you throw your hook in, and you start looking to get a choke off. Oh, wow, oh! Attacking armbar. You gotta recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you gotta move him off, and you gotta cover. You can't be off to an angle.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there, just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're gonna fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up.
There it is.
All right, take a seat, bud. Deep breath. Breathe. In through that nose, out through that mouth. All right, here's some water.
All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. Even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level punch.
Burns gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. All right, single collar tie now. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
He's back in the clinch position. This is where he has done a ton of good work here. Punch, punch, punch to the head from the clinch.
Single collar tie now. Lee gets in the clinch yet again.
That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Man, doesn't take much for the redness to start. Look at the left side of his body there. Nasty. All right, so both fighters now sort of struggling for position here in the clinch. When you find yourself in this situation, what do you do to get out of it?
Anytime it's very tough, anytime you're chest to chest, you have nowhere to go, I think to myself, underhook. Whoever's winning the underhook is winning the clinch battle.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Ooh, now he's got the tie plum, Daniel. If you're on the other side, what are you trying to do to get out of this potentially dangerous position?
You got to start digging your shoulder to a side and trying to shove an underhook. You cannot bend down to try to get out of Muay Thai clinch.
Lee gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these. Blocks the shot.
That's a big strike right there.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. Muay Thai club. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive these over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move. Oh, nice.
And this might just be a matter of time. Brilliant submission defense there. All right, feet on the hips here. Looking for a guillotine.
Watch guillotine.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Maybe going with that Von Flue choke, or I guess we should probably call it the OSP at this point. And that will do it.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, great job executing the submission in that fight. Really strong work. You can see the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Leon has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 11 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Gilbert Burns.
All right, so there he is, all smiles and rightfully so after he gets the job done by submission tonight. You told me off the air before the fight that he was going to submit him, and that's exactly what happened, man.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. And his opponent is known to lay in the guard. He made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.